It is Carson. Walk it to him. Wentz in a lifetime. Pennsylvania is where I'm from. Carson Wentz is the MVP. First of all, he has the most touchdowns. His team has the best record. And he's doing it with us as All-Pro.
Who's the NFL MVP right now, Carson Wentz or Tommy Brady?
Carson Wentz, and it's clear. He can do things physically Tom Brady can't. He can escape pressure using his legs. He has a bigger arm. He can flick the ball down the field in a way really like he can make not Aaron Rodgers throws, but almost close to Aaron Rodgers throws. Like, look at that play. He makes plays other guys just aren't capable physically of making.
It is week 14 around the National Football League, and America's Game of the Week brings you a good one in the NFC. The Philadelphia Eagles traveling to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Wentz, touchdown, Selleck. Pass over the middle. It is caught for the touchdown. Wentz throws, pass, caught, end zone. Burton, touchdown. Second down and 10. Wentz keeps it over the middle. Pass caught by Aguilar. To the 25 and a spin move down to the 20. Wentz out to his right, in trouble, makes a move around Brockers and completes it.
Hey, we're not gonna play with these guys, man. Smack their ass off the field.
Now, young Skywalker, you will die.
Wentz to his right. Flag is down, and Wentz in for the touchdown, but a flag thrown.
Well, Joe, as you can see, when Carson Wentz was trying to run into the sideline, his legs were tangled up underneath him. He then went over here to the blue team, followed him back into the locker room. Eagles are reporting it is a left knee injury. He is done for today. We do not know the severity of the knee injury, but I can tell you, as I was standing back by that Eagles locker room, all the support staff that was back there with Carson Wentz all walked out just shaking their heads, Joe.
And you feel that you go down. This little angel is gonna whisper in your ear. He's gonna say, "Get up, you son of a bitch!"
It's a little different for Carson Wentz this year than last year. Expectations are very, very different. No one thought he was going to rule the world last year, and then he came in and he basically did it before he ended up getting hurt. How much different will this season be for Wentz after this team went and won the Super Bowl without him?
For Wentz and his mindset, it'll be no different. It'll be absolutely no different. And I know you're looking at me like, what? How?
Yeah, why?
The expectations for the team will be a little different because now you're the target instead of being the hunter. Like you have the bullseye on your back. But for Carson Wentz, for him to not be a part of that playoff run, that push, in that Super Bowl game and leading that team, even though he was on the sideline, he played a huge role. He still has that hunger, that desire, that passion to give you everything you need for a guy that feels like, yeah, I was a part of it, but I didn't do it.
You've been waiting for this day forever. He has been cleared. He has been cleared, and so we're all excited about that. I mean, he's cleared, he goes. I've said all along that he's our guy. We drafted him to be our guy.
Though is, I don't want to use the word pressure, but I do think there is a level of expectation that he is dealing with this year that he was not dealing with going into last year. Last year, he had an up and down rookie season, but people, the top two quarterback everyone was criticizing was Jared Goff. People thought the Eagles were potentially a team on the come. They'd be better. Wentz had shown flashes, and then he burst onto the scene, might be league MVP. To play that well and then get hurt and then also have your team win the Super Bowl without you, I feel like that is a heavy burden on, man, then people are going to think if we don't get back there this year, the common denominator is me.
territory. End zone, and what a carry. Friend, great husband, great father. They're down at 3. Here's one for Aguilar. Got behind the defense. End zone, all alone for the touchdown. Looking to throw, puck fake, and now he fires downfield, and it is from the 41 on first down. Wentz steps up and throws. Wentz, the guy, pointing for a first down, and they do. It's Rutgers. Wentz, lots of time, runs out of time, and throws complete to Jordan Matthews. Dallas Goddard, the rookie tight end, scores. Penalty as Wentz continues to extend, and then somehow Wentz play action. Wentz airs it out downfield, has a man, pass it.
So a recent CT scan on Carson Wentz's back revealed a fractured vertebrae that, if allowed time to rest, would fully heal, and there'd be no further issues expected. Sources telling our Adam Schefter, Nick Foles expected to start against the Rams. I just gave you the news earlier. Doug Peterson did speak and said Wentz did travel, is questionable for Sunday.
We've seen this happen before, Skip. I tell you what, there's a guy that's in this profession right now, Skip, for that very reason. He got hurt. He started the season on the bench, and guess what? He's in the booth right now. His name is Tony Romo. Ask him, could it be a problem if you start the season injured and a guy comes in and plays well? Could it be a problem? Absolutely. Now, that was Dak Prescott, a rookie. What do you think happens if the Super Bowl MVP plays well?
Stephen A., the Eagles have a quarterback problem on their hands?
They do. They shouldn't, as far as I'm concerned, but they do. You have situations where, here's what it comes down to. Nick Foles is a backup quarterback who's a quality starting quarterback who's delivered a Super Bowl championship, the first in franchise history last season. We get that. Carson Wentz is considered more talented, but obviously an individual that has had durability issues. The Eagles players, they think that Nick Foles is a bit cooler. I've spoken to a couple of players. They feel that he's a bit more cool. He's more comfortable to deal with. They come to, because I asked one of the players this, why is it that somebody would speak out against Carson that way? And the player was like, there's no excuse for that. Carson's a good guy. The players, we got love for him, et cetera, et cetera. But we are sick of people acting like Nick is just some backup or whatever. No, Nick Foles, they believe Nick Foles is a starter in this league. They believe that he is a leader. They believe that he is somebody that they can follow. They believe he can make every throw. They believe that the team, Doug Peterson, coaches differently with Nick Foles on the field than he does with Carson Wentz on the field. And they believe that it is advantageous to them because of it. So their mentality is that it's not so much about Carson Wentz and he's not liked. Carson Wentz, he can't play. Carson Wentz, he can't get it done. They're saying it's a different feel when Nick Foles is on the field because Doug Peterson coaches differently. And as a result, more people benefit when Nick Foles is on the field than when Carson Wentz is on the field.
And I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.